Hold it.
Or you say how your boy trying to ask him for a 2-pick.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Oh, the return is Jordan Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29.
Damn, bro. Why is that nigga always there, bro? He ain't got nothing, though. And he locked up with that shit. Yeah, that's a bad lie.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here in a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
What? Look at them chasing him. Look at that shit.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the
I know I'm there,
foul
bro.
yardage.
I know I'm there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Yeah.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ooh.
Second down, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I wait till you come to a complete stop, bro. Every time. I wait till you come to a stop. Every time.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards on the carry. Good pick up.
Should have made that pass. He won't shoot.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Oh, he quit. Banger.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Oh.
And that's a run that
In
will
and out.
energize an offensive line. They'll take down one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They want me dead, bro. They want 8 out here. Both got 40 yards.
They'll run for the first time with Hill.
That animation they gave was perfect.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
I should have stayed there.
15 yards.
I thought he was going to give it to the end.
I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to find his way forward here for a
my boy ain't even want to cut. He ain't even want to cut.
Play, we've got a man down
I ain't like I'm not trying to give him the ball.
Week
He's just
17, let's hope this won't affect him for the
everywhere I don't want him
playoffs.
to be.
We'll step aside.
I wouldn't even go call for it. I was a little bit good. I know he won it.
On second down, Hill trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Good D. Good D. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Good move. Them off, them off. That's a good shot.
Here's Lawletta.
Step back in the corner.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
That one.
There's nothing available there for him.
That's trash shit. Water.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Water. That pure stretch shit. That shit. I love to see that shit with like. I love to see that shit with like a post score.
At their own 37.
Like some dirt type shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Prescott now on second down.
If he didn't cut the first time, I think it had to be in one-on-one.
He's picked off near his own 48. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Got him.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to loft one deep over, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Wait a second, they did not accept that after the incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's 3 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now Prescott.
Here's another interception. That's trash, bro. What is he? He a pure glass. Yeah, that putback king, man. That shit got to be glass.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
But this nigga getting with an activated every move. Yo, what the fuck are with these receivers?
Down, but couldn't connect.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already
Square
probably have 3
baseline.
points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field.
He my motherfucking ass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone.
Green.
Lawletta again here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I got the.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. These guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. He's to the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them.
How did he get me with that move every time?
They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
How many minutes ago? Hey, boy, we low-key ought to pick up that big that guard.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Huh? That PG and that,
They come out here in the eye. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are in for 6. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And it's now a 7-0 game. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Like them pure straight, them pure short 3s.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Them 6'3", them 6'10", pure shot go to 91 too.
An interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Them
after what happened on the last one.
Throw
Throw it on the first
though.
play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So Prescott and the Cowboys
16,
now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before we get a good head of steam going.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I'm talking about my receiver. Nigga let the ball go through his fucking hand.
The 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I said something like that.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, let's go.
We got plenty of weather here today. We got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. A first down carry for Barkley.
Pure glass.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here.
Hey, he talking about something. J. Ford talking about, oh, dude don't fumble. That nigga out here fumbling, man.
Hold on. You quit already?
Yeah. Nah, he
that one play fake, and it's Lauletta. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Hey, join on me, Raw.
They'll try to pound
Shit.
it. Lose yardage here.
I don't know that big ain't joined yet, so.
13-yard line. That's
Yeah,
going to go as a
matter to me.
loss of 7.
He's trying to
It'll set
run.
him back for second down.
Maybe.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
You know the man who you want for real.
From the gun, here's Lauletta. And he rifles one incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish
I got
things
my
off.
play shot.
Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Bro got a two-way shot.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that
Hey,
means
Raw,
they'll
I
be
think he was
caught with
touched on
something
play,
here on
maybe.
third down. Coming off play action, Lauletta. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
He got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not
It's
punch
good,
it
bro.
in.
Just join on me.
Credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made
White
sure they
in these
contained
playoffs,
them
so I
when
know
they
that.
absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He gets away from one. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dalvin Tomlinson with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
What you looking like over the... no, I ain't mean to do that.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
I was trying to send a nigga.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he couldn't
I'm
hang
enjoying
on
that.
to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones.
That raw nigga, he ain't got no
He was
money.
only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Lauletta. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Lauletta. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Throwing on 3rd down, Lauletta. Buying time to his left. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On 1st down, Lauletta. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes our score 17-0.
17-0, RT.
Rosas now to kick this one away.
Nah, the game before, so I get home field advantage.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Cowboys.
Oh.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about
you were training week 17.
Right? You just mentioned you're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
He wasn't talking about me.
Bro, you ain't using Julio. Let me get him.
That nigga talking about goddamn Skin Dog. Skin Dog just traded the other day. Yesterday?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26.
Just traded somebody.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, Prescott. The reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
You don't want to play with him?
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go.
We might need to get out of here.
Number 1 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10,
got to go.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it'll be
so you know niggas get it's a page on Twitter. Niggas get paid to do that shit.
Was the intended target.
What?
The interception
100 games for $50.
He's thrown 5 picks.
100 park games, $50.
100 park games, nigga. You're not paying me $50 to throw 100 rec games.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit,
they pay $100 for a hit or 10 games.
Complete. The 20, 10, 5.
Okay, keep making teams, keep making different teams.
Big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants add on to their lead.
That's all they do.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
It changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Darkwan. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the...
But shit, I would say us three can run that part. I ain't really trying to film. Somebody in the park or in the wreck? Oh yeah, shit. What you running with?
Going for a touchback.
I mean, my part looking light is really starting up. Just that jumping. John RT, J4. I'll get that nigga Dub in here. That nigga got a glass cleaner. On in. Him and RT be down there. Y'all can switch it on now. What?
On first down. Throw left side complete to Ingram. That goes for
a that run the court, all right. Send me a squad invite, bro. Send me a squad invite. Me and J4. Fine. You got my mind. I see that. That shit be jamming. Can you let me out? Makes me wanna shout. Niggas, this the best soundtrack 2K that ever had, nigga. Shit, this the best one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Nick.
Oh.
Nick.
They'll run on first down. Hill.
Who are you talking about?
And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call. So
Jay-Z did 13 or 14.
Yeah. That nigga sit on now.
You said if you don't join, we'll join you.
I'm up 23-0, man. I just took all my starters out the game.
Why you do that?
It's Lawlett off play action.
I ain't watching. I see that nigga on Facebook. He be grinding, goddamn. What, he like a 93?
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
You said, why do that?
He was beasting.
Deficit. You're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Detroit!
Now here's Lawlett. He's got it. This is Ware. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
I'm coming down now.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Going for the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there on the field.
J. Paul, your little boy, he alert.
Week 17, let's hope
he
this
be
won't affect
up.
him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius
He'll crybaby or he'll be chill.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now Prescott being chased out left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
3rd, 3 minutes in.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt
He
it
got
away
the
again.
Cowboy.
This
He in the
team
NFC.
now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Nigga don't do nothing
Like the
but run
strategy,
3.
extra tight ends, extra beef. They want
For
to
the
run the
most part,
football.
he
But that
run
means they
something
probably
else
want to
with
run it
touchdown.
inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll fake it. Now Lauletta. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14.
Now let's go. Blue Lightning. Blue Lightning.
Now it's Loletta. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
You lost to Buffalo?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now Darkwa. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They'll run again now with Darkwa. And down he'll go at the 25. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
I thought we just scored by 14.
Prescott on 1st down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Dancing to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Darkwa. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete.
So
nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I told you, man. I told you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I know the scouting report on him said he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be a linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
I'm going to go to the thing while we're waiting on it.
Well, I'm not getting in bed this man.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Oh, partner. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah,
what's up, man? Let's make a little power line up before we go on the street, man. We're going to need a solid foot.
He's going to let it fly.
Where's this nigga at?
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Do a TD.
And the Cowboys get a bit closer. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
They tried to get 2 and ended up getting none.
We can go out there with small forwards of the dudes. He got that post on shot curve. If I can get, he can stay on this guard.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And Lawletta's going to throw it here.
Yeah.
He's going to let it go again. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ooh. What's that, G? I don't know, but we might be crowded, boy.
And what can they do here on 2nd and goal? 3 red zone trips so far have yielded 2 touchdowns and a field goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Here's Lawletta, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. In for the score. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Champagne, what you want over there, G?
Rosas now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
I got a minute though.
Teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep down, and that's caught inside the 35.
Injury.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way
Game
inside
over,
the 30 now.
He in the
1st and
playoffs.
10.
I don't know why he trying to goddamn do some crazy shit. He trying to score and beating his ass, though.
He's going to let it fly.
Nigga. Oh, he got that bitch.
Caught for a Cowboy
Man,
touchdown.
fuck out of here.
Alshon Jeffrey, his 9th touchdown
They got
this
Alshon
season.
Jeffries?
And the Cowboys cut into
Man,
that
getting beat
lead.
like he ain't got nobody on his
And
team.
yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this
30
one's
to
over, let's be
14,
honest.
man.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And for them a touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
Well, I know you ain't just wait till now to start stripping the ball. Bitch, you been snowing
I have
all
to
day,
imagine this will
bitch.
be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Well, I think it's a little bit wrong.
Again, it's Hill. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Giants, a final win here means they'll finish off the regular season at a solid 13-3. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, this might wind up being a tough pill to swallow as they're going to finish the season at 9-7. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
Tough.
Dude,
he took my some what?
When they start that shit.
2K drop.
They done got my boy for real.
My boy say, what? When they start that?
How long you gonna be, Hutch?
I'm on the way now. Game over.